Hey,
Congrats on the win.
thank you. Appreciate it.
Get that first one in September, get off to a better start. How important is that, and what kind of monkey is it off your back?
Yeah, I think it's important. Obviously, the facts are the facts. We've had bad starts here the last 2 years, record-wise, and to get off to a good start at 1-0, playing a good team on the road in a pretty good environment in favor of the home team, I think it speaks volumes about the team we have and what we possibly can do moving forward. But it definitely was big. That would have been the story all week. Now you guys got to throw away those stories and write a new one.
Speaking of that, Teddy Bridgewater, your impressions, that first half was reminiscent of Peyton Manning statistically. What did you see from your vantage point?
Yeah, I saw a guy in total control, and when he had to improvise, he did. And some of those were on big, big plays. And he's been doing that his entire career when he's been a player, and he showed it today.
You were aggressive on fourth down. Could you take us particularly through the one at the end of the first half, 4th and 2 near midfield? What went into the decision to go for it there?
It was just my gut. When I brought it up, I didn't have a lot of backing by anybody. It was kind of cricket-like, and I said we're doing it. So I just felt like I had confidence in the offense. Number one, obviously. Number two, I felt we just had to. That I knew if we got the first down, we could go get some points. Didn't know it would be 3 or 7, but and I thought it was important. And the reason I let it run down to 50, I told the guy at 50, he did it at 48. I just, if we didn't get it, just to take a little bit of time off, and we had 3 timeouts, with 2 following that one, and that was it. It was just more of a gut feeling than anything else.
What do you like about the defensive performance? You got a couple turnovers on downs. How did you feel like they played, especially against the run?
Yeah, I thought we played good against the run pretty much the entire game. I don't know what their long one was, but I don't think they hit double digits. And I thought we played very well in the first half. We had a couple 3-and-outs. They hit the long pass there to against Kyle, and we were able to push them back. They had the punt. And then the other drive, they had a PI. We had a PI called on us, which I thought was shaky from my view, but my view ain't best. What'd you guys see? Shaky. And, and then they hit a pass on us, and I thought we played well. And then in the third quarter, we come out and scored on a pretty long drive, and it kind of got a little, I don't want to say loose, but we were, not by design, kind of bending and breaking, and our red zone defense bailed us out again.
Do you have any update on Jerry Jeudy?
Yeah, all I know is that right now they're saying it's a high ankle sprain. But you guys know how that goes. That could change, but that's what I'm being told.
How close?
For an MRI tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
How satisfying is it to dominate time of possession the way you did on the road?
It was big, a lot of times it doesn't mean anything, Part of the reason we weren't getting big plays, and eventually we're going to have to get some big plays. We were more of a Hank Stram matriculation going on there. And but which is good if you can finish it with points. We had the critical fumble down there, which took us, we lost points and a good opportunity to get 7. But when you are going efficient or matriculating, you got to be able to finish it. And you're going to have to eventually convert some third downs, and we were able to do that.
Albert's touchdown on 4th down, did that sort of show athletically what he can do to help you this year?
No doubt. Albert's a very talented player with a very bright future, and we all really like him.
How important was it for Vaughn to get going like he did early with the tackle for loss and then the sack?
I think it's probably important for him just to get something like that going. Sometimes players like him feed off of that, and it gets them going. They feel like, hey, I've made a play, and I can go make another one, at some point. And I think it's important, too, for guys like him, when they going through a game and they haven't had one of those, they start pressing a little bit and get discouraged. And, and they were chipping him a lot, which that's going to happen. But so in that regard, it is important for him to get going early.
Was the plan coming in to get Pat Surtain some snaps at outside as
yeah.
well?
Yeah, that was the plan going in. We were going to give him a series in the first half at corner. We were going to do it in the second half too, but then the way the game went, the first series we didn't go out there till about 7-something left in the third quarter, and then we were in the fourth, and we just, let it finish.
You said you went with your gut a little bit on the one at midfield, fourth down, but you still ended up going for fourth again on the Patrick touchdown to go ahead. And Teddy told us earlier in the week, you're selling hope to the guys, believe in themselves. In some ways, were you doing that with your own offense to be able to say, I believe you? Because we haven't seen that necessarily from this team.
Yeah, definitely. I believe that we can do it. I don't think it's far-fetched like maybe it has been in the past. So when I feel good about it, or my gut's telling me to do it, I'm going to do it.
How close was Chubb to playing, and are you optimistic for next week?
He early in the week, I thought he was going to play. Everybody did, but then his ankle just never really improved much during the week. So hopefully he'll be back here at some point soon, but we'll see.
Vic, there were several plays today where Teddy extended him.
Yeah.
It looked like he was going to get sacked. What goes through your head on plays like that? Is that something that you expected him to be able to do? I think about the Hamler play, the fourth down play to Alberto. Is that something you expect, and what's going through your head during plays like that?
Yeah, I've seen him do that in the past when he's been with other teams. He's got that club in his bag, and it's good to have. As a defensive coach by heart, those drive you crazy, and it's nice to have that. See the other team's defense driven crazy, but
Sorry, I thought you were finished.
go ahead.
No, please expand.
No, good.
Hey, moving forward, this team, it's been a while since they've had a winning record. You guys have had a winning record. Does the message change at all going into next week?
No, we got. I'm a one game at a time guy, and I know that sounds cliche-ish, but it really is that way with me. My whole focus is we'll be Jacksonville and trying to get to 2-0, and there'll be nothing else, and everything will be pointed in that direction.
Game balls?
A couple more guys.
Yeah, we gave one to Vaughn for coming back after his year off and getting a couple sacks. I think he moved in the 25th place on the all-time sack list. Okay. We gave one to Teddy, his first win as a Bronco. And we gave one to George Payton, his first win as the general manager of the Broncos.
Tim Patrick had fought some injuries during camp. In the last couple of weeks, had he really turned a corner to say, hey, he's going to be ready for week one?
Yeah. I think he probably, if we had played a game a week earlier, he probably could have played. We took the conservative approach with him, and I think it paid off.
Ultimately, what was it like kind of this being here this weekend on the 20th anniversary? I know you had talked about it going in, but what was the experience actually like?
Yeah, 20 years ago, believe it or not, I was with a team that played in this stadium, the old Meadowlands, on that Sunday. And I can remember flying out of Newark, and I happened to be on the window seat where I could see the Twin Towers in lower Manhattan. And then it was that Tuesday, 36 hours later, that it all happened. So it's kind of a little weird that I'm back here for the 20th anniversary game of that one.
Thanks. Thank you, Coach.
All right.